Hi, everybody. Welcome to Sentinel Sports Extra Cavaliers pregame report. I'm Tim Shirer, and we're going to have a game tonight here at Rocket Arena. After that game that wasn't so fun on Monday, where they were blown out by the Thunder, who, let's face it, they're the best team in the NBA. I mean, you have to be, if you can't recognize that, well, you might want to pick another sport to follow because they're really good. But I just want to remind you that this report is brought to you by CT Roofing and Power Wash, the official roofer and power wash of the Lake County Sentinel. They can fix your roof. They can fix your roof. They can do siding for you. They can power wash your deck. They can fix your deck. They can paint your deck. They can do a lot of things. So, and they can also help you with insurance claims for roofing and siding. So you call them at 440-278-0506, and they will help you out. Let me know if they don't, because I'll make sure they do it. But so the Cavs beat the Hornets on Wednesday night in Charlotte. It was a closer game at the end. The Cavs, they didn't shoot well in the second half. They went cold in the second half. They only scored 38 points. They didn't play bad defensively. They only gave up 57. The Cavs only shot 34% in the second half. The Hornets only shot 41. So it's not like they were scoring like crazy on the Cavs. The Cavs won the game, though. That's what matters. Cavs shot 20% from three-point range in the second half. And the Hornets, they shot 17% from three-point range. So, it just was a game that neither team was great offensively. You don't see a game in the NBA where both teams were under 100 points. You just don't see that anymore. But when we go over the all-time records for the Kings and Cavs, I got a good one for you. People who have only watched the NBA the last 10 or 15 years aren't going to believe the statistics I give you from this Kings-Cavs game from 1991. So, getting to the Kings, the Cavs play the Kings tonight at Rocket Arena here. The Kings are 12-30. They're 3-17 on the road, and they're the 14th seed in the West. This is the first matchup between the two teams this season. The Kings are 4-6 in their last 10 games, so they're not playing terrible. But what we have here is Sacramento all time against the Cavs, which includes when they were the Cincinnati Royals, the Kansas City Kings, the Kansas City Omaha Kings, and, of course, the Sacramento Kings for probably the last, 41 years now. They lead the all-time series over the Cavs 67-62, but the Cavs do lead at home, and, of course, that includes Cleveland Arena, Richfield Coliseum, and Rocket Arena. Cavs lead at home 40-25. Here's some history. I love history, and this was really fun today when I was going over this, except for the fact my computer kept freezing, and that was, that wasn't making me too happy. But so the all-time leading scorer for the Cavs against the Kings is LeBron James, who he made his debut against. He made his NBA debut against the Kings. I remember my son was 2 years old. He had no clue what was going on that night. The game was in Sacramento. It started at 10 o'clock. So I said to my wife, he's staying up. Even if he doesn't remember it, he's watching this game with me. The first game LeBron James ever played. So it was against the Kings. And I think the Cavs lost that game. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure they lost. But LeBron James has the all-time record for scoring against the Kings for the Cavs. 51 points. On March 13, 2009, the Cavs won the game 126-123 in Sacramento. The rebounds. Here's where we get to some interesting stuff. 24 rebounds by a Cav is a single game record against the Kings. And Brad Daugherty set that record March 8th, 1991. The Cavs lost the game 87-79. It was a defensive battle. Games back then were not high-scoring games. You know, defense was an actual thing in the NBA back then. In that game, the Kings and the Cavs combined shot 8 3-point shots. 8! The Cavs shot 2. The Kings shot 6. Danny Ferry made the only Cavs 3-point shot in that game. The Kings shot 6. Bob Hansen, who I have no idea who he is, can't remember him, he made 2 of 3. And Jim Les, who I do remember, he wasn't a high scorer, but he killed the Cavs. He also made 2 of 3. So 8 3-point shots in the entire game. There's 8 3-point shots in the first half of the first quarter now. The game was different back then. The assist record, 17 assists for the Cav. It's happened 2 times against the Sacramento Kings. We'll check the injury report real quick. It's not real extensive tonight. It's a short injury report. And you know, Darius Garland's out for the Cavs. We know that. Sam Merrill is still out for the Cavs. Max Strus is still out for the Cavs. This is a 5:30 report, so it just came in. They're doing it every 15 minutes now because of the gambling problems. So, you know, Chris Livingston, he's on a 2-way assignment, and so is Luke Travers. That's for the Cavs. For the Kings, you got Keegan Murray. He's out with the left ankle sprain. This guy, I don't know. I'm going to screw this guy's name up, but I'm going to try. Oh, wait, no, I'm not going to screw this name up because my son had a friend with this name. Daquan Plowden. He is on two-way assignment. Now that I looked at it better, I knew how to pronounce it. Isaiah Stevens, he's out on a 2-way assignment, G League assignment. So that's the injury report. It's real small tonight. So, you know, we're going to see a true game. We're not going to see without Garland, you know. But it should be a good game tonight. Let's hope the Cavs can come away with their second win in a row. That's going to be it for this pregame show. I will be back with you after the game. We're talking about a win. So until later,